Radio Raheem here with none other than the chairman of the board, Bob Arum. This is obviously the hugest fight maybe in sports history. Forget about boxing. What's it been like for you dealing with this kind of chaos? For all the mega fights you've been in, this has got to top everything.
Well, this has been very, very intensive. There's a lot of interest, but you're a young man. This is not the biggest fight in history. This is not the biggest press turnout ever. Remember, the Ali Frazier fight, that captured everybody's attention before you were born. And then, of course, the great Ray Leonard fights during the 80s. That had tremendous attention. Now, this fight, I must say, for this century, is the biggest fight. But don't go further than that, please, because it offends me, not because it's just not true that this is the biggest fight ever. I mean, I'm not going to, for me as a promoter to hype something and say, hey, it's the biggest fight ever is easy, but I wouldn't be true to myself if I said that.
Do you think this fight can deliver on the same level as the fights you just mentioned that you feel like are bigger?
Of course, this fight will deliver more because we didn't have the same telecommunications as we had then. When Ali and Frazier fought, there were no satellites and there were telephone company lines, and we could barely reach 400 locations. So I would think if you take there was less than 1 million people watch the telecast, a lot less. This is completely different when we can reach 100 million pay-per-view homes.
Coming to the business of boxing and the job that you have in relation to this fight, how has it been dealing with Floyd Mayweather, Mayweather Promotions, and how was it working out who was being in charge of what? It seems like they're running a lot of this show.
Floyd Mayweather, Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellaby have been nothing but cooperative. They've been very good and very professional. It's the Wizard of Oz that hides behind the curtain that screws things up. And that's as far as I want to go.